Hello, my name is Gary Miller. I'm a research entomologist with the USDA's Systematic Entomology Laboratory. I'm standing beside one of the world's largest collection of microscope slides of aphids. Each one of these drawers contains hundreds of these slides. However, other arthropods are also prepared on microscope slides. Today I'm going to introduce you to Dr. Ronald Ochoa, who will demonstrate how to make a slide of a mite for examination and identification purposes.
Hello, my name is Ronald Ochoa. I am the carologist of the Systematic Entomology Laboratory at the USDA. I work with mites. Mites are small arthropods close related to spiders. There are several families of agriculture importance. The family Tetranychidae, spider mites. The family Tenuipalpidae, flat mites. The family Tucherellidae, picot mites. The family Tarsonemidae, white mites. And finally, the family Eriophidae, which includes gall mites, rust mites, and bat mites. When you are mounting spider mites, family Tetranychidae, females and immatures need to be mounted dorsal ventral. But if you encounter or located a male, it needs to be mounted lateral, because in that way we will be able to study the edagos, that is the male reproductive organ. When you are working with Tucherellidae, Tenuipalpidae, or Tarsonemidae, all of them can be mounted dorsal ventral. However, because the small size of the Eriophidae usually will be helpful to have 5 to 10 specimens in one slide. In that way, we'll be sure that at least 3 of them or 4 of them will be dorsal ventral. To mount mites, we need simple tools. Your glass dishes, your dropper, alcohol, 70% or 95%, depends on what you do with the excess of specimens after you mount it. Collecting tools, cutting tools, forceps, your cardboard to set the slide and center the media, slides, cover slips, and the media. The media, you can use PVA, balsam, or Hoyer. We prefer Hoyer because the refraction when we study these specimens under the microscope. A hot plate could be useful, as will start the process of cleaning the specimens for looking at the microscope. Good illumination is important, and a high resolution stereoscope as well. Sometimes when we receive the specimens, be it plants, dust, soil, are difficult to locate the mites. For that, a hand lens or a head lens could be helpful. Here we have a leaf sample of citrus with a large population of flat mites. We try to identify the different instars of mites and looking at the immature eggs and different stages. Now we have an adult female that is moving. You can see the dark color of her body, an egg on her right, and in the lower part on the left we can see an immature, in this case a deutonymph, that is close also to another egg. When we identify the adult female, we are ready for the process of picking up the samples. Now we prepare in a dish our KOH at 10% and return to our sample. And be very careful with a hair micro tool. We'll pick it up the adult female, which one we just identify. Sometimes it's hard. As you can see, the female is moving away from the hair, but with patience, you will be able to capture it. We can see on the tip of the micro hair the mite moving their legs. We take the female sample to our dish with 10% KOH and drop it for a period of 1 minute to 2 minutes at environment temperature. We return to our sample for more specimens. I located another female. Sometimes with the movement of the hair, it jumps. However, with the same process, we can pick it up and bring it again to our KOH solution. As you can see, I already have collected several specimens. Sometimes it's good also to include some immatures. And next, we are ready for the mounting process. Here, we have a microscope slide placed on a cardboard centering stage. And with a dropper, we put a small drop of Hoyer. With the hair collecting tool again, touch a little bit to get a little sticky Hoyer in the tip of your hair. This will help you and easy the collecting of the specimen. We proceed to select of the samples the best specimen and capture it. Very careful and gentle, we push the mite down the Hoyer. Very gentle. We remove the dish to help us to work with the specimen that we just dropped inside the Hoyer. With the hair tool, we push the mite down to the bottom of the slide, very gentle. Try to give a correct position for study the specimen later. Now, with fine forces, we proceed to put down the cover slip. Slow, we drop it. And with the forces, we tap gentle over, keeping the mite as best as we can in the center of the slide. Once the slide is done, we can take it to the hot plate or oven to heat it for a couple of days and finish the process of cleaning the specimen for study.
Finally, you will want to label your slides and place them in a drying oven, such as the one we have here. We keep the temperature set at about 30 degrees centigrade. And this is important because it allows the mounting medium to set. The length of time required in the oven depends upon the thickness of the microscope slide mount. I hope this video has helped you prepare a microscope slide. And with practice and patience, you'll be well on your way to developing this important skill.